Now we'll go to the CSU Alumni Council. Kristen Krellin, President, would you please give the Alumni Council report?
Thank you, Chair Linscheid. As many of you have heard, the Alumni Council concluded its process for selecting the next alumni trustee last Friday during our meeting at Fresno State. The Alumni Council has elected Lou Monville as the next alumni trustee. His term will begin at the conclusion of the May 21st Board of Trustees meeting and will run until June 30th, 2016. Congratulations, Lou. We are grateful to have you represent us and the 2.9 million CSU alumni. Trustee Monville's election followed a year-long process of careful preparation for the election, soliciting nominations from campuses, selecting and interviewing semifinalists, and the ultimate selection of finalists that were interviewed by the full Alumni Council Board of Directors last week. The Alumni Council was dedicated to running a fair and transparent election process, and I am pleased to report that this goal was met. I offer my special thanks to the members of the Alumni Council's Trustee Selection and Evaluation Committee who oversaw this process. While we were at Fresno State, we also had the opportunity to celebrate the service of current alumni trustee Bob Linscheid and to express our appreciation to his family for allowing Bob to be the kind of dedicated leader he has been to the university. President Castro, thank you for opening your campus to us, and our sincere appreciation to your amazing staff at the Fresno State Alumni Association who worked tirelessly to plan and execute a perfect meeting and memorable weekend of activities. As Chancellor White mentioned, I'm also pleased to report that over 200 alumni and friends joined us at our annual CSU New York Tri-State Alumni Reception. We had our largest turnout ever, and again, I would like to thank Chancellor White and the many campus presidents and trustees who attended. I'm very excited to share with you the 2014 edition of the annual Working for California project. The booklets have been distributed to you. They're in your packets, so you also may have noticed the posters in the lobby. The Working for California website features over 200 alumni representing every campus. This project solicits nominations from campuses to highlight CSU alumni who are leaders in their industry and in the fields that contribute to California's economic, social, and cultural well-being. I'm very proud to have with us today one of the alumni featured in this year's booklets and in the poster displays that will soon be shown outside the governor's office this spring. Juan Perez is a graduate of CSU Monterey Bay with his BS in Environmental Science, Technology, and Policy. He is a leader in California's vital agriculture industry and is the owner of J&P Organics, a family-run farm that provides fresh organic fruits and vegetables to hundreds of people in the Monterey and Salinas area. He was named to the 40 Farmers Under 40 list in Mother Nature Network as one of the nation's brightest green thumbs who are helping to nurture a food revolution right from their very own backyard. We've asked Juan to join us today to share about his important work and his CSU story. Juan.
Thank you, Christine. My story starts in 1995. My father was leasing 5 acres of land in Watsonville, California. At the age of 12, he used to bring me to the farm after school, on weekends, and during summer breaks. We struggled to make ends meet, and it was hard work, but our family's dream was to own agricultural land. One day, my father came to me and asked me, JP, what do you think about working with me at the farm after you graduate high school? The idea hit me like a ton of bricks. I told my father, I love my father, but I cannot imagine working all day in the sun smelling like pesticides. I told him I would rather go to college, get a better paying job, higher education, and I knew how hard it was to work in the fields. In 2001, I stepped into CSUMB. Without knowing what to major in, I took classes in business, in technology, and liberal studies. I changed my majors a few times. After taking a science class at CSUMB, it suddenly became clear to me that I had passion for science. I like the hands-on learning, being out in the field, and not trapped within 4 walls. While at CSUMB, through the science department, I worked with the Watershed Institute, Return of the Natives, working with habitats restorations. It opened my eyes to protect our ecosystem. Dr. William Head, the director of undergrad research opportunities, came to me and offered me paid internships during the summer. I got my first internship at an organic farm, where I learned about sustainable farming, organic practices, the importance of cover crop, and crop rotation and organic certification. I got offered a second internship to work at a different farm. it went a little bit different. I learned about farmers markets, wholesale of produce, marketing, community supported agriculture, CSA, and farm boxes. All these skills that I learned are now used in my day-to-day farm business. After working at 2 different internships, a brilliant idea came to me. I asked my dad, Dad, why don't we start our own organic farm? My father loved the idea, but he was hesitant. Our last farm has been shattered when a water shower pump had broken. I pushed a little bit more, and in spring of 2006, we founded J&P Organics. J for Juan and P for Pablo. I took the skills I learned at CSU and the skills I passed on my family and got to work. We started growing strawberries, carrots, corns, lettuce, broccoli, beets, zucchini, cucumbers, basil, cabbage, tomatoes, and bell peppers in 1 acre, then 2, then 3, then 4, and then right now we have a total of 10 acres. We started advertising our own farm box delivery service through CSU email system. We had 10 customers, all CSU students. And then staff order, then they told their friends, and the word got around. Our name got so around that one day, Stanford students who visited the farm asked us about getting boxes delivered to campus. The idea was new, not of a comfort zone, but we took it. Eventually, the San Jose State Nutrition and Health Science professor, Dr. Margie Freeman, urged us to start farm box deliveries to campus for students, faculty, and staff. She opened doors to the rest of the Santa Clara County community, and we now deliver to nonprofits, churches, and county employees. Through the Santa Clara Health Department, we were introduced to First Five. We worked together to bring local affordable organic produce to about 150 low-income families in the area. Meanwhile, in my community, we work with the Farm to School program, where we visit local schools and talk about the importance of sustainable agriculture. But really, I think their favorite part was when they came to the farm and visit and pick the strawberries and eat them straight from the field. Little did they know they were actually learning. We were also asked by the Monterey Bay Aquarium, who works with the Watsonville Area Teens Conservation Habitat, the WATCH program, and they were interested in what we did. We are now in the 3rd year hosting teens at our farm and hopefully inspiring them. My favorite part of this is that my face is plastered on the steps of the Salinas Sports Complex through our With the Steps of Healthier Salinas campaign. So as you can see, I try to give back to my community. Thanks to California Coastal Rural Development Corporation and the USDA Farm Service Agency, we were able to purchase 10 acres of agricultural land this past year, so that we can continue providing affordable, locally grown organic produce to the 500 families in the Tri-County we work with. Through this whole journey, I cannot feel extremely proud to be a CSUMB auditor and extremely grateful for the fabulous foundation my families have given me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Juan, for being with us here today and sharing your CSU story, and congratulations on your many successes. Thank you, Chair Linscheid. That concludes my report.
Thank you very much, Kristen. Appreciate it very much.